Okay, so today we're going to take a look at Eclipse. Eclipse is a very popular IDE, integrated development environment, that can be used for Rust or other languages as well, particularly Java and C++. Now, since I like all three of these languages, I can show you that you can, in fact, download all three. And then just switch, they're separate. You can call them separately. So the first thing you got to do is you got to download it. So you go to eclipse.org downloads, and you can see Get Eclipse IDE. They do ask for a donation. You can make your own decisions on that, whether you wish to make a donation or not. But you will get an executable file. And once you have that, you will, let me bring up the execute. Okay. So you'll get this installer. It'll come up. And as you can see, you can install for Java, C++. You can even do PHP. You can install Eclipse for Eclipse, and you can install for Rust. So what I did is I've already installed for Rust and for Java, actually Enterprise Java, because as will cover anything I might need. Now, I should add, the reason I'm coming from you down here and not upstairs on my Linux box is because my Linux box is basically run out of space. So I'm expecting a new hard drive at the end of the week, and so put that in, and then I'll be able to install Eclipse on Linux as well. But we've already got Java, we've already got Rust, so let me just show you what the install process looks like. I'll do it for C++. And you do install, and it's pretty straightforward. And of course they do have a little donate thing. Like I said, that's up to you about if and how much you want to donate, because it is a voluntary project. It's the other popular IDE is IntelliJ, and to get everything you need to actually pay for it. So, as you can see, is now installed. It can be launched. But we already have the Rust version launched, since that's what we've been talking about. That's interesting. Let me fix that. Okay, so this is our Rust IDE in Eclipse. And as you can see, it has edit, file, edit, navigate, search, project, run, Windows, and help. And in Windows help, I think that's here, you should be able to install new software. So you can see the Eclipse project updates, latest Eclipse releases, various things that you can get. And you can go to other sites if you know of them. So that's that. And this is important. Preferences is under Windows. We are in the Rust IDE, which is kind of interesting that it Rust. So you can see here, I actually don't have Rust on this machine, so I'd have to install it, which I should do, so I can do some more demos on it or work on it down here. But at any rate, this is where you would tell where your Rust is installed. So what I am going to do, I think I can't show you too much else without putting Rust on here, so I'm going to stop the recording, put Rust on here, and we will take it from there. Okay, so now we have Eclipse installed, and we have to install Rust. So the first thing is you need to actually install Rust. And Rust is installed, let's see which one it is, here from the Rust Language Tools install. If you're doing it for Windows, you just download this and run this exe, and you can just take the defaults and it will install it. But you're not done. The next thing you need to do is put the path to where it installed it in your path variable in Windows. So your Windows path needs to have this, which is users your name .cargo bin. If you don't do that, Eclipse is not going to be able to find it. That's the step 2. The third step, because if you just do that and you go in, what's going to happen is when you go in here, preferences, you're going to get an error. And it's going to complain about RLS. Not having RLS. See, because I have the path, it's able to find everything. But if you don't install RLS, it's not gonna work. It's gonna complain. So the way you do that is you go, very simple. I found this website where they told you how to do it. Where is it? Did I lose it? No. I think, here it is. Okay, so you must add this. I don't think you need Rust analysis and Rust source, but you certainly need Rust up command to add RLS. Let's see. I'm trying to see. So, Rust language server. Okay, that's what it is. It runs in the background, providing IDEs, editors, and other tools with information about Rust programs. So, if you don't have that installed, it's just not going to work. So, once you do those 3 things, when you come in to here, you should not have any errors. If you do, I have this checked, and it can find everything, because, as I said, it installs it in kind of a weird place. Apply and close, and then what you do is you you can create a project. So, create project, cargo project, and then, because cargo's like their version of their compiler, their version of Maven, and you name it, and you can initialize if you're using Git or whatever source control you're using. I'm most familiar with Git. I have not familiar with the other 3. And there you go. And then you simply run, and I picked, and save it. And there you go. Hello world. So now you know you're set up correctly, and you can start coding in Rust. So hopefully this video has been helpful, because I found there were a few little quirks that you have to be aware of in installing Rust to Eclipse. And but the cool thing about Eclipse is the fact that you can install for multiple languages, and you could just go and pick the one you're using. If you're doing, let's say, Java for work stuff and Rust for your personal stuff, and maybe you're using C to to play with some microcontrollers, you can do it all from Eclipse. So anyway, hope this has been helpful. If it has, please give me a like. And if you want to see more, then please subscribe. And thank you, and I will see you next time.